Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Sister Wives universe has burst into unimaginable shockwaves as Robyn Brown, Kody Brown's once fiercely loyal fourth wife, is said to be saying goodbye to the man she once defended to the death. For years, fans have watched Robyn cling tightly to Kody, often portraying herself as his most devoted partner, but the reality star's demeanor has shifted dramatically, and insiders claim it is tied to a jaw-dropping lawsuit she has filed against him. Yes, you heard that right. Robyn is no longer just the supportive spouse hiding in the shadows of family chaos. She has now allegedly turned the tables, and is taking legal action against Kody over financial betrayals and broken promises tied to their polygamous empire. While Kody thought he had finally secured his one true wife, after the rest walked away, it seems the cracks in their relationship have widened to the point of no return, and Robyn's lawsuit is only the beginning. The lawsuit, according to reports, focuses on the money Robyn invested, business deals she made under the Brown family brand, and how she claims Kody mismanaged the family fortune, particularly in relation to the notorious Kody Pass land and her jewelry business, My Sister Wife's Closet, which never really took off. What makes this story even more explosive is that Meri, Kody's first wife, who has been steadily spilling tea since their divorce, has reportedly exposed details that add fuel to Robyn's case, painting Kody as manipulative, reckless, and even deceitful in his handling of finances, family contracts, and show negotiations. Meri's alleged expose is being called her most raw and unapologetic yet, outlining how Kody pitted the wives against one another, funneled money unfairly to Robyn, and ultimately left the other women emotionally and financially drained, while Robyn unknowingly became his last pawn. Now producers of Sister Wives, who have endured years of Kody's tantrums, diva-like demands, and constant attempts to control the narrative, are rumored to have finally reached their breaking point. Reports suggest that production itself has kicked Kody out of certain key decisions, even threatening to reduce his role, after learning about the mounting tension between him and Robyn and hearing Meri's behind-the-scenes truths. It's possible that the man whose identity was built on controlling his wives and exposing his lifestyle to TLC viewers will no longer be featured on his own show. The irony is not lost on viewers who have been watching the show for a long time because they once saw Kody prancing around like the king of his family, but now they see him exposed, abandoned, and possibly dethroned. Given her history of clinging to Kody even when the other wives exposed his arrogance and cruelty, Robyn's decision to allegedly pursue legal action speaks volumes. For Robyn to reach the point of saying goodbye, it means something massive snapped behind closed doors, and the lawsuit is her way of protecting herself and her children. The betrayal she must feel, after all the years of being painted as the favorite, after all the accusations that she stole Kody from the other wives, has to be staggering, and fans are already buzzing with speculation about whether this signals the ultimate end of Sister Wives as we know it. If Robyn is truly stepping away, suing Kody, and exposing his financial games, then the so-called soulmate marriage has crumbled, leaving Kody isolated, embarrassed, and possibly facing financial ruin without the women he once claimed were his family. Meri's expose, meanwhile, adds insult to injury, because not only is Kody losing his current wife, but his first wife, the one who endured decades of neglect, is now the one ensuring that every hidden truth sees the light of day. The final nail in the coffin might be the producers cutting Kody's role, or getting rid of him from the show. After all, what is Sister Wives without the patriarch who started it all? It's possible that the network has realized that viewers no longer care about Kody's rants and justifications. Instead, they want the truth, the voices of the women, and the real consequences of decades of emotional manipulation. For the first time in the show's history, it feels like Kody Brown has completely lost control of his family, his wives, his show, and even his favorite wife, Robyn. The story is unraveling like never before. The goodbye from Robyn is more than just words. It represents the collapse of the last standing piece of Kody's polygamous dream, leaving him with nothing but lawsuits, exposes, and rejection. What happens next will likely change the trajectory of Sister Wives forever, but one thing is clear. Kody Brown is no longer the untouchable patriarch. He is now the man left behind, fighting to hold on to whatever scraps of power he once had, while Robyn, Meri, and even the producers move on without him. The Sister Wives fandom was whipped into a frenzy when word of Robyn's alleged lawsuit against Kody Brown began to spread. Social media exploded with speculation, memes, and heated debates over the shocking turn of events, with fans questioning how the once untouchable Kody could have reached a point where even Robyn, the wife many considered his anchor, was ready to sever ties. The lawsuit, according to insiders, is not merely a financial dispute, it's an all-out battle for accountability. Robyn is reportedly claiming that Kody mismanaged funds she contributed to the family, withheld promised assets, and made unilateral decisions that placed her and her children at a financial disadvantage. Sources close to the couple suggest that Robyn has meticulously documented years of transactions, agreements, and communications, building what could be a formidable legal case against Kody. While Kody has long presented himself as the family's decision-maker, it appears that his lack of transparency and alleged favoritism towards Robyn in past business dealings may have backfired. Fans point out the irony in the fact that the very person who was once his most ardent supporter, publicly shielding him from criticism and defending every controversial move he made, might now be the one to finally bring him down. Insiders describe Meri Brown's alleged expose as nothing short of explosive as fueling the fire. Meri, who has endured years of emotional turmoil in the wake of her divorce from Kody, is said to have shared details about how Kody allegedly manipulated his wives against each other, mismanaged funds, and prioritized Robyn over the others in ways that were both unfair and harmful. According to sources, Meri's revelations include anecdotes about Kody controlling how the wives could spend money, secretly negotiating land and business deals without their knowledge, and even creating tension between the women to ensure his dominance within the family hierarchy. Fans of the show recall numerous episodes where the tension between Meri, Christine, Janelle, and Robyn seemed palpable, but no one could have predicted that these behind-the-scenes dynamics would culminate in such a high-stakes conflict involving legal action. Meri's willingness to step forward and publicly expose Kody's behavior, especially when paired with Robyn's lawsuit, represents a seismic shift in the family's dynamics. What was once a show dominated by Kody's perspective is rapidly evolving into a narrative controlled by the women he sought to manage. It would appear that producers are also playing a significant role in this ongoing drama. Sources close to TLC indicate that the network has grown increasingly frustrated with Kody's controlling behavior, his on-set tantrums, and his attempts to manipulate storylines to portray himself in a favorable light. The alleged decision to reduce Kody's influence or kick him out of certain production aspects is unprecedented, as it marks a moment where the powers behind the camera are taking steps to protect the integrity of the show. For years, Kody had been the focal point, the patriarch whose every decision shaped the narrative and whose relationships with each wife were meticulously curated for viewer engagement. Now, with Robyn stepping away and filing a lawsuit, Meri exposing behind-the-scenes misconduct, and producers asserting greater control, Kody finds himself in a position of vulnerability that fans have rarely seen. The potential consequences are enormous, not just financially, but also in terms of reputation, authority, and legacy within the polygamous community and the entertainment world at large.